Hello everybody, the Chuckling into 1000 Pony for Duty, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. In the last episode, we kinda did nothing of much interest, to be truthfully honest. We were trying to seek a rare spawn Pokemon in Route 11 as well as Diglett Cave. It didn't show up, and we've managed to teach Eevee the secret technique of Light Up, which is other known to be Flash, and we are now in Route 9 to proceed further onwards with our story. This time, we're obviously going... Oh, there's the red spawn right there. There is Chansey. Hopefully I can get there quickly enough, otherwise he'll disappear. We didn't actually grab Mr. Mime in Route 11 because I didn't want to break the catch combo. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Chansey is actually has a pretty low catch rate, to be truthfully honest with you. That clearly got you. Oh my god, really? There we go. We've managed to catch Chansey. When we get the chance to go back to Route 11, I will try and catch myself a Mr. Mime for his Pokédex entry. Okay? And that's the one and only time I'm searching for a Chansey. One and only time. And by the way, I have battled all of the trainers off camera, but I haven't grabbed all of the items. And I will show you exactly what all those items are right now here on Route 9. The first one, you're actually not supposed to run along this very bottom bit. The first one is located up there. You run around here, and you'll get 5 Pokeballs. And I actually do apologize in advance if the camera starts moving on its own. Well, it's because my cat Dolly, who ran in front of the camera a couple of episodes ago, is actually sleeping on the bed with me because she wants a fuss. And I have given her about half an hour's worth of a good fuss while I was battling all of the trainers in this route off camera. And obviously that was the super potion we got right there. There's no items at all when you drop down these ledges. So we'll proceed further onwards into Route 10. And there's actually some new Pokemon you can get here. First of all being this Pokemon, Krabby. We discovered a Krabby with a sailor when we was actually on our way to Vermilion City in Route 6, I believe. Easy Pokemon to catch. Can be found either in the water while surfing or fishing in other games, but in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, it's only in the grass. Oh yeah. Charmeleon wants to learn Dragon Rage. Right, we'll get rid of Scratch for that. I can't promise that we'll be keeping it for long. Right then, let's actually have a look at that Chansey that we just caught. And while we're at it, have a look at all the Drowsies as well. Right, so I say Modest, Hasty, Docile, Naughty, Adamant, Calm Chansey! Wow! Do you know what's actually weird? I was actually thinking that this was going to be a calm-natured Chansey, and sure enough, I was right. I'm actually surprised by that. Right, we'll send over these Drowsy, because we don't really need them. And what about this Krabby? What's his summary like? modest nature and is 31 IV in special defense. When Krabbies are known to be physical attackers. And by the way, obviously you can get another Nidorina or Nidorina here if you so please. But in the water, there's actually a new Pokemon, well two actually, you can get, but we can't actually get them yet. I can tell you right here, right now, exactly what those Pokemon are. They will only show up when you're surfing on the water. They are Goldeen, who we've encountered many times with fishermen battling us, and another one which is actually a rare-ish spawn. There's only a 10% chance of that Pokemon even showing up, and it is Dratini. Dratini is the very first and also only Dragon-type evolution line that exists in the Kanto region. Anyway, proceeding further onwards with the new encounters, that's all we got. We also can encounter a wild Dragonair here, and not just a Dratini. That Team Rocket one wasn't there moments ago. Right, so obviously, because of Team Rocket's reputation was totally smashed because of us, we'll never be able to face the boss at this rate, which means we'll have to take our revenge on you. Hold it! I think you can tell by that music of what is cracking off. Ganging up on a child. I absolutely can't forgive that. What, you lady? We'll gang up and take you on too. I'll handle these three. Could you take that other one for me? Leave it to me. Good answer. Now then, let's go. He doesn't even care less. Alright. So, that's brave of that lady to battle 3 Team Rocket grunts all in one. While we're battling a lone one who's using a Raticate. Okay, first things first, we'll use Headbutt. Is Raticate actually faster? Ooh, nice power there, Gyarados. There you go. End of the battle. That was a nice warm-up drill. Who's next? No, not really. Not really. That was his only Pokemon. I can pretty much tell. I bet. Yeah. Now, obviously you can just see Boss hears about this, but the words it says behind Eevee's head is, what if the boss hears about this? Jeez, kid. Just how strong are you? Even 3 of us rushing you wasn't enough. Those incredibly powerful Ice-type Pokemon. Yeah, take word of advice about that Team Rocket grunt. She told us exactly what type Pokemon this trainer uses. You really want to pay close attention because this is Lorelei of the Pokemon League's Elite 4. Yeah. The Elite 4, in case you are wondering, are very strong trainers you will find in the Pokemon League that you'll gain access to battle once you've grabbed all 8 gym badges. Right, okay. Yeah, constant times. I hate it when I have my mum and my dad go away on holiday. I'm home alone, and constantly, every few hours, my mum always sends me a text message when she doesn't even need to be. But anyway, so all we can tell there, Lorelei, Elite 4 member, uses Ice-type Pokemon. So you want to remember that. Okay? And remember when I said that there was going to be an NPC trade for a Diglett to get an Alolan Diglett? I believe that guy is found in this Pokemon Center. No. He's not in this Pokemon Center. Okay. We do have a couple of more trainers we can battle. He's sending out an Eevee. Right, we'll use Headbutt. Right, I'm going to move Eevee more this way, and then pretty much move the camera more like this. There we go. So you pretty much got a more better view of the TV and also the cutie Eevee, which is only going to be peeking around the corner of the camera, but at least you can still see Eevee. That's a plus side. Oh, Psyduck. Okay. Right, we use more headbutts. We got the flinch. That's 21 additional effects for us now. We are getting so lucky with them this LP. I can't believe how many critical hits and additional effects I have against the AI trainer. Excluding the ones I've already done off camera, of course. Right. Now, next thing I'm going to do is grab this Pokeball, well, item, which contains 3 Great Balls, and then we'll battle this coach trainer, and it probably should do good enough for this episode. Davatella's smelling the scenery in the background there. You barely saw that. Yeah, Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl is actually a Pokemon of interest because we haven't actually seen one before. Poliwhirl, as you can pretty much tell, is the evolved form of Poliwag. So, he's using Bubble Beam. We'll just... Oh, excuse me. We'll just keep attacking with the headbutts as best as we can. There we go. I think 2 more headbutts and it should knock out that Poliwhirl. And then we'll be able to see what her next Pokemon is. She really does love using Bubble Beam, apparently. She got a critical hit. Though it did exactly the same amount of damage as I think the first Bubble Beam did. Right, we'll use a tackle, save the PP of our headbutt. There we go. You know, I think, actually, yeah, critical hits actually boost the power of a particular move by 50%. Because when we took that critical hit on the previous turn, we took 9 damage. But when we took the Bubble Beam again as a normal attack, we took only 6 damage. But anyway, we got another Pokemon of interest here, Primeape, who is the full form of Mankey. He's a very fast, very offensive, lacking in defensive Primeaping Pokemon. He carries the move Brick Break, which actually is a pretty good move. Yeah, she's basically spamming certain moves. I mean, her Poliwhirl was spamming Bubble Beam, And now a Primeape is spamming Brick Break. I guess he's just teaching us how to do a move that's Stab. Which unfortunately with our Gyarados we're not able to do just yet. But it doesn't matter anyway because 3 headbutts in, we managed to beat the Primeape. That's the end of the battle. And for our trouble, she gives us TM13 Brick Break, which actually makes no sense because if I remember, when we received the TM for Thunderbolt, it was labeled TM36. But in every single Pokemon game that was created from the very, very beginning of 1996 to Sun and Moon, the TM for Thunderbolt was actually TM24. And for Brick Break, the TM original number for Brick Break was 31. And in case you're wondering what TM number was 13 originally, it was Ice Beam. Ice Beam is the original TM for number 13. And instead, Brick Break is TM13 and Thunderbolt is TM36. Now, we have obviously entered the Rock Tunnel. You will not be able to explore this cave unless you've got Light Up. If you haven't learned to Light Up, the very moment you walk into this cave, you realize that it's too dark and your trainer will automatically decide to climb out of the cave. So we're going to use Light Up to light the way. And we can see we're going to be getting some new Pokemon here. Here's one of them. Known to be the lonely Pokemon, Cubone. The pre-evolved form of a Pokemon I mentioned last episode, Marowak. The lonely Pokemon Cubone, is a pretty powerful physical attacking Pokemon. It's not really good in any of its other stats, but it does still try its hardest. So you can't really question Cubone for trying to be a good Pokemon. You really can't. Another Pokemon of interest that you can find around here is, if it shows up. Oh, by the way, Rock Tunnel is actually another location where you can find yourself a rare spawn of Charmander. This is the last location where you can find a legit wild Charmander besides Route 3. Oh, yeah, there's another rare encounter. Hang on, where's the rare spawn for Charmander again? Route 3, Route 4, and Rock Tunnel. Okay. Right. Rhyhorn is a new Pokemon. Rhyhorn is actually, again, a really good physical Pokemon in both physical attack and defense. It's not so good in the specials. It is very, very slow. It's a rock ground type. But the definition would actually be known as ground rock type, because that's how it says in the Pokédex, as you can see right here. There. But I just say rock ground type because it's still technically the same thing. Rhyhorn is actually a pretty interesting Pokemon. Oh, hey, another new Pokemon we can get. Yeah, we finally discovered the location of Marchop. And he punched the Pokeball right back at us. Oh dear, honestly. Right, there we go. Second time to charm, even though technically he's the third ball. Really? And I bet as soon as I use a Raspberry, it's going to run away, isn't it? Or do that, that works. There we go. But there is actually 2 more Pokemon that are brand new you can get around here. That is if he will show up, that is. guess he'll show up on the next floor in the rock tunnel, which we will be exploring in the next episode. So next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we will be exploring the rock tunnel. See you guys then.